Today I'm your host, Joe. I'm with New Orleans on Blak Duv.
Yeah.
How's 2022 treating you so far?
Been pretty good, man. This year is different from last year. I'm saying last year I went through a lot, man. The whole family really. Buried my grandmother and my auntie within I want to say from July and September. Both of them passed. So that had me down for a minute, you know what I'm saying? I had to get myself back together really in a rut. I shook back out of that now, bro, and I got a lot of work to do. And that's my inspiration really, you know what I'm saying? That's gonna keep me moving forward.
So that's what you bring with you into the new year to motivate you?
Yeah, because what it is, it's a lot of stuff that I wanted to do that I had in place because both of them was old. I knew he was sick. It was stuff that I wanted to do, try to make stuff move faster, but you really can't move. You have to let stuff happen and it happen, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's by them not being here, it's even when I get it, I feel I'm gonna feel cheated because they're not here.
Yeah.
But it's at the same time, I'm gonna have to respect it that a way was made, and it might have had to happen. It had to happen this week, and I ain't gonna say might have.
Yes.
It should.
Yes, sir. So let's hop straight into it, man.
Let's get it, man.
So where are you originally from?
From New Orleans, downtown, 7 Ward, 6 Ward. You know what I'm saying? Anywhere pretty much downtown. We got family all over.
Okay. And how was it like growing up in that environment?
In those days, bro, honestly, as kids, it was really cool. You know what I'm saying? We used to be outside, play football, basketball, all that type of stuff. You know what I'm saying?
And it's the 80s?
Yeah, I'm 81. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, yeah, those years, everything was love. Later, it got wilder. But I'm saying, honestly, at that point, I don't have nothing but good to say, from back there. Everybody was respectable, though, bro. We used to have to speak to the adults.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? They don't do that no more.
Okay, yeah, so can you talk about that a little bit more about the respect that you guys have for your elders back then rather than...
Well, really, what it is that I would say the main thing is it was demanded, you know what I'm saying? But it's at the same time, over age, we learn to respect it, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
But it's shit, you walk around the corner, man, my grandmother partners, all these people, you seeing them.
Mm-hmm.
If you don't speak to one of them, I'm talking about whenever you going, whatever, it's going to be a problem. They're going to let your people know,
yeah,
I just seen him, he ain't shit, you might get you a good ass whipping when you get inside. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So, yeah, man, a lot of that moral just faded out, man. A lot of it got to do with the crack epidemic, but, that'll be another story. We get into that another time.
Okay.
Yeah.
So, who raised you? In the household, explain your household coming up.
In a basic house, because I really raised me, I really would have to give respect to a lot of people.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? And all in different elements, man. My grandmother, my grandfather, mama, my cousins that's older than me. You know what I'm saying? Bro, they ain't never really tried to force nothing on me to do nothing stupid.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And that's really where a lot of that come from with me. And I try to force it on others like you.
Yeah.
You know, Shane, all of, hey man, this what we gotta do, bro. We got a purpose and we gotta fulfill it, man.
Yeah.
Best as we can, you know.
Yeah. So, speaking of those people who mean a lot to you, any one of them, that you looked up to specifically, anybody that you.
Yeah, a lot of people, really, man. My grandfather was a big inspiration, I see, because this dude dropped out of school in 6th grade and accomplished some things that I haven't seen a lot of people fully graduate, go to college, whatever. He never did. He started on his own entrepreneurship, and actually made a success of his life. Ball club, nightclubs, bars, car washes, all that type of stuff he did.
Okay. So, how many siblings did you grow up with?
I was around for 10 years, and then my little brother Blake came. He's 10 years under me, and that's that's the only sibling I got.
Okay. How was it like growing up with a little brother? accept him immediately when you was young?
Not immediately, I'm gonna say, because I hadn't been with my mom and shit for like 10 years at that point. You know, you're the only child, and then somebody else come and start snatching a little bit of your, that attention from you, bro. But boy, I love my brother, I love my mom all day.
So, growing up where you grew up, I know you said it was fun, and you gotta respect your elders, but it was, it's New Orleans. It's still a dangerous environment. How did your environment affect you, if any, coming up? Not that you were involved, but just growing up around it, if anything.
Right. One thing I will say, bro, about this city will put you on the spot, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, that's one thing I will say as a man. Like, growing up here, you will be put on the spot. Like, you may be accustomed to living a certain type of way or whatever, you know what I'm saying? Just like in those days, the wars was real, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like that trespassing type shit. Like if I'm from the 7th Ward and I'm in the 3rd Ward somewhere like that or whatever, man, I could expect a problem. You know what I'm saying? Same way for somebody from the 3rd Ward coming to the 7th Ward, man. You could expect a problem. You're not from here. You know what I'm saying? And it's like nowadays it's not as real no more because everything is mixed up. So it's like, even this is the 7th Ward, the 6th Ward. I mean, okay, in the 6th Ward you got people that's from uptown back here now. You know what I'm saying? So it's not as real anymore. But in those days, it was a lot. It could get real quick, man.
Wow. So any memories that you, not even just that situation or involving that, or any childhood memories that brought you joy or maybe scarred you a little bit, that coming up that made you turn into the person that you is today?
As a child or as an adult?
As a child.
As a child. A lot of good memories, really, man. Like, we were just talking about this last night, matter of fact, at the hideaway, man. Like, running through those memories, really, like just different things we used to do, bro. Have fun, go out. As a child, though, I'm trying to see if something scarred me. Like, I don't think nothing scarred me, cause it's like I always. One thing I would say, like my daddy passing, as a child, since you said that. That's something that I would go to. My daddy got killed when I made 13.
Wow.
My birthday was April 29th. He got killed May 13th. So that's something I never forget. So that's what's called me. You know what I'm saying? At that age. And it kind of pushed me, like just out there for a while,
So my next question was what kind of student was you in school? I know, did you let a lot of things affect you, like your father passing, with your school and
my bad, not to cut you with Jan for a minute. Like those years, like it just it wasn't as important no more. You know what I'm saying? And honestly, like the school that I went to, St. Leo, I'm gonna say, man, it's like a school that's basically like a lot of people, most of the people that went there, like I have 2 parents, cause it's at the time probably like a 2-parent fucking tuition. You know what I'm saying? That you would need 2 parents to pay it. You know what I'm saying? And it's like a lot of people had both parents or whatever I didn't have. You know what I'm saying? So it's like certain shit that would come up I wouldn't be able to do because I ain't have my daddy. And it's like,
That's when you felt it.
That's when I feel that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like when everybody getting ready and the daddy's taking everybody out and everybody daddy coming and mine ain't there. So,
Okay. So around what time, I say around what age did you start to get involved with the music?
The music, honestly, I was doing poetry for the longest, man.
Okay.
I had a partner named Jamie, bro. Jamie Cameron. Rest in peace, bro. God bless the dead. I was 16, you know what I'm saying?
Okay.
He got killed out there in the east. At the Rainbow Lanes bowling alley, matter of fact.
Wow.
So I had a teacher named Miss Martin, I believe, bro. Redeemer Seaton. She the one that she asked us to actually write a poem about something that we was dealing with or just something that was on our mind, you know, whatever, like on that type of thing. And I actually wrote the poem about him, like just us, like, you know, having fun, all that stuff, like all of that, and then leading up to that, you know, that incident. That incident, I'm sorry. So, but that's what got me into it, doing poetry. From there, like, she would help me even. I used to write stuff after that for her. She would like, you know, you got any more stuff? I'm like, yeah, I got stuff. Bring it to her. She would, like, you know, go over it with the reading, let me know, like, no, you don't say this word like this, or you put a comma here, you do this and that, you know what I'm saying? So she was bringing it out of me, and at that time, it wasn't no shit that I was really taking serious. It's just really like me venting, you know what I'm saying? This is what I'm dealing with, and this is how I'm gonna deal with it. I'm gonna write the shit.
Yeah.
So I used to write, but this lady, honestly, it took, like, she reading this shit that I'm writing, and she like, no, I'm listening, like, bro, you writing some shit. So, okay. After that, I started doing, like, local poetry readings, different things like that. Met different people, and from there, they just started taking me around.
Wow.
Yeah.
Okay, so
the music came from the poetry, my bad, too. That was one more thing.
Yeah.
I was doing poetry at these spots. Sweet Lorraine's was like, every week I would go there and do this. A lot of poets from all over the city, you know what I'm saying? I just got to the point to where it's like I saw what I could make people do. Like, I was making people jump out of their seats and shit.
Yeah.
Just me talking into a microphone, dog.
Yeah.
Like, that was amazing to me. Like, I'm saying, no beat. I don't have no music on. It's just me talking in this mic, and I'm looking at people jump up. I done made people cry. Whatever it is, you know what I'm saying? Like, whatever it is from the fit, but that's what was showing me the power of that shit.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? At that point, because you're going from writing shit in a book by yourself inside, and now you actually present yourself in front of people, and they can, like, shit, this what the fuck I've been doing. You know what I'm like, just almost like, man, I've been writing this shit in my book, but this what I've been writing. You know what I'm saying? You would never just think that that energy would be, you know what I'm saying, transferred, you know. But that's what did.
Okay. So when did that transfer into the studio?
Honestly, I'm about to tell you, this is a good fucking question. From me going to from me performing, doing all of the open mics and shit, the same people that I'm telling you about, like, I got this person jumping out their seat, this and that, crying, this and after everything is over, every time they coming to me asking me, brother, you have some CDs or something that I could buy, because I like what you do, this and that or whatever, and, you know, I just want to take something with me or whatever, like, I ain't have no CDs. I didn't have none of that shit. So that's what started bringing it to me. I'm like, bro, if you go get you something to make some CDs or whatever, you can make you some money in there every time you're doing this shit, instead of just come and spit and leave, you know?
Yeah.
So, bam, that's how that came around. Plus, I was getting, it's like, poetry will only get you so far, I feel, because it's like, you can't, I ain't gonna say you can't, but it's hard to draw in a large crowd. You know what I'm saying? So, like I'm saying, I already knew what I was doing without the music. Once I started adding the music to it, I had to retrain myself, because I was trained writing as a poet. Now I have to untrain that shit into rap. You know what I'm saying? And that took me a while to actually transition. It's like, you know, trying to unlearn something basically. Then, like, this is the way I was taught, but now I gotta. Well, I wasn't taught that way, but that's the way I learned, and now I gotta do this in another way, like systematically. As far as those bars. Okay.
So, transitioning to, you know, the studio and getting in there and doing that, what artists I say that you listen to, I say coming up that inspired you or that you took a liking towards?
The most? Tupac Shakur. Tupac Shakur. My top 5 all time, bro, that I would say I listened to the most coming up was Tupac, Nas, Biggie, Scarface, and Andre 3000. And my 6th man is DMX. Real shit. That's my lineup.
And what inspired your name?
The Blak Duv?
Yeah.
Another good question. That comes from actually me finding myself throughout the poetry, because it's actually coming from poetry. It's not really like I know a typical rap name. It's not, it's really like on that level. And what it's really signifying is black hope, black pride, black, you know what I'm saying? It's something that was white. How they do us? They'll take something black and make it white. I took something white and made it black.
Yeah.
But I wanted to, signify everything that it really would mean in the white essence, in black essence.
Okay.
Basically. Yeah.
Okay. So, in the studio, when you're writing or you making beats, or I know you transferred from poetry. What type of music would you say that you make or put out? Like,
right now?
Yeah.
Oh man, what I'm really honestly realizing, like at this point, it's like I've been doing it and not really even focusing on it. It's like I actually just do it. Like when you're in the process, you're not really actually paying attention to what you're doing because you're in the process of doing it.
Yeah.
Like, later maybe you can recollect, or you know what I'm saying, and look back like, okay, I actually did this.
Yeah.
But not, you know what I'm saying, what damn. I lost my string. One more time, we gonna have to run that one over right there. That question. One more time,
okay.
baby.
So, when you're in the studio, I was saying, and like you make certain beats and you're coming up with your poetry, but you're rapping it over the beat, and that's how you transfer it over. I was saying, what do you call that? Like you call it like a certain type of.
The sound you was asking
yeah,
about.
Like
it's
what type
spiritual
of
music. I would really see. That's what I wanted to see. That I was actually, because I'm realizing it now. You know what I'm saying? Once I'm seeing like different people as I spread my music and share it to other people, giving it back to me and actually letting me know what it is. Like spiritual music, a lot of motivational music, honestly too, bro. Because most of the music is coming from my struggle. You know what I'm saying? And I really want to just push that struggle, like, and that perseverance on, to everybody, bro. Like as many people as I can reach, bro.
I'm not gonna lie, man. When I listen to your music, you remind me of Nip, like this motivational, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Motivational hustle, like about pride, you know what I'm saying?
Right, bro. And just doing it on your own, man.
Yeah.
Like trying to just push and put whatever you got into it, man. Like that's what most people don't get to see, though, bro. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like they'll just think that you're doing something easily or that's something easy for you, but like no, bro. Like this take a lot of work, just over the years, and that's the stuff that always get left off of the camera. You know what I'm saying?
So, my next question, when you're in your process, do you find beats first, or do you write first, or sometimes you freestyle? Like, how do you get your process going when you in the studio or you finna record?
Actually, the beats.
Okay.
I have a producer, Tony, Ant, shout out Ant 368 at 368 Instagram. He dope, and it's like he'll have stuff basically set up for me, cause he'll set playlists up. Like, bro, I hear you on this, I hear you on that, I hear you on this, and he'll set everything up. Probably drop me off a drive or whatever to the computer. I hook it up, listen to the different beats or whatever I like.
Yeah.
It's gonna speak to me. It's like I like the beat, you know what I'm saying? First off, so it's like I don't know what I'm about to do to it. I just know I like the beat. And my process is all freestyle. Like once I like the beat, by me doing poetry and stuff, I have a lot to say. I know how to express myself, and it's a lot of stuff that's just coming out at that time. You know what I'm saying? I'm basically just figuring the best ways to put everything together. Wow. And it's like the process is I actually write on paper. Okay. I draw a line, write 16 lines, go down the paper, 16, write my line, like that's the finish line. So out my mind, I'm listening to the beat. I know just the freestyle to it till I get 16 bars on this paper. Now, I don't have a hook for this song or none of that. I don't write none of that first. I start from the first line. Once that first line hit me and it's strong, powerful, like impactful or whatever, I take that line and I go with it. Okay. Until I get to 16, then I come up with my hook. Right on the spot. Every time.
So, I wanted to get into what's it like being independent artist, like doing things for yourself, doing your own promotion, What's some of the things that people really don't know what goes into it that, you know?
From my angle, it's a struggle. It's like it's an uphill battle, but I'm built for it. But what I really want people to know too, bro. Okay, it's different types of artists. We already know this.
Yeah.
Like what's really popping right now, and what'll get you 1 million views right now is a video with 20 guns in it. You know what I'm saying? So it's like just real shit, like the music that I'm on or whatever. It's not as appealing to, you know what I'm saying, everybody.
Yeah.
But it's dope music still at the same time, bro.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And that's what I need people to see. And that's what my goal is, to get people to see. Honestly, through my music and through my consistency.
Okay. So, I was gonna say, your mixtape you dropped, Life After Wreck, 2020 vision. That was named after a certain
specific event. Yeah.
Okay. I want you to get into that.
Okay.
So, if I remember correctly, I don't remember what year, but I know it was
2016 Halloween night.
2016. Okay. That was after my dad's birthday. Okay.
Yep, that night.
Okay. So, take me through the beginning of that day. I want to go through the whole day. I want to go through because it was a party.
Yep, I go from the party.
Yeah.
And take it. Bro, the party was like one of the best parties ever. I'm saying, really. This was the Hideaway before the Hideaway was officially open. Like we was in there before we even. It wasn't the grand opening, because I remember the night that the wreck happened. We was talking about the grand opening. You know what I'm saying? So this is a party for cuz. Like I see, man, we had a blast at the party. I leave, man. Truck start tripping and really break down on me. So I called cuz. I called Walt first. I talked to Walt. I called Wayne. And Wayne was like, man, I'm coming. Because I was on a chef. You know what I'm saying? And the car broke down. So I called Wayne, said, yeah, I'm coming, cuz. So I'm like, cool, man. He came out, him and Shanti, his wife. He had a rental car. We actually hooked up the jumper cables and everything, trying to jumpstart the car. The only thing that kept us out there that long, though, was because my truck kept giving us hope. It's like and like right before it turned over, and it'd just clear. So we like, man, this bitch fucking with us, man. You know what I'm saying? Like, let's leave or whatever, this and that. So I called AAA. Dude told me he was gonna be there in like 15 minutes. You know, this and that. I'm like, cool, bam. Hung the phone up. So me and him talking, but mind you, my truck is right here. I have a Nissan Titan at the time. You know what I'm saying? The rental car is behind us, and I'm gonna see in between us is maybe like 3.5 to 4 feet. Okay. So when I talked to the dude from the AAA, he telling me he coming. I said, cool. I said, cuz we about to just get the car towed or whatever. We gonna leave it, you know. I reached for the hood on my truck to bring it down. You know what I'm saying? Slam it. I might have got it like down some, man. And all I know, bro, I could see like through the glass. I saw the headlights from a van, a white Econoline van. I could see, like, you know, you see the window tint in the front of the front glass on the car, like halfway tinted. Yeah. I could see from that halfway on up to the top of a white van. And this motherfucker is speeding, though. Yeah. Like, I'm talking about from the time that I seen it, like, to pull it, the shit is right on my bumper. So it's no move that I can make, you know what I'm saying? It's like, basically, like, man, I told myself, I'm like, bro, man, this motherfucker about to kill you, cuz, like, there ain't no way around this shit, you know what I'm saying? So all I can remember, bro, is me and cuz, like Wayne, I can remember really like trying to push him, cuz he was a little further. It's like me, I'm dead middle in front of this motherfucker. Like, he's a little to where, like, if I could get him out the way a little more, you know, he probably could be safe to where I'm just like, in my mind, I'm like, this bitch about to fuck me up. So if I could help, like, just to push him out the fucking way right quick, bam, we don't have to get both of us. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. But it was some quick instinct shit, bro. I closed my eyes, and like all I can remember is like I had my legs to the side like this too, and I closed my eyes, had my fist ball like that. So honestly, I didn't see the shit hit me. I knew it was gonna hit me, but I didn't see it hit me. And it's like I heard the boom. After I heard that noise and all of that shit, like I'm telling you, my eyes is closed. What I knew was I could still feel my hands. So I'm like, oh, the shit over, cause like in my mind, I'm like, you good, like you here, you know. I'm telling myself in my head, and I just open my eyes, I look down, bro. My truck was on my fucking legs, like I couldn't see nothing under my waist, pretty much. Like my legs was under the truck. You know what I'm saying? But it's like some type of way I'm up because of the rental car. So when Shantae put the rental car in reverse, that's when I realized like my legs, all that was broke. I tore every ligament that I had in my knees. And I had to go through 4 surgeries, I had to sit down for 2 years. That's where my drive come from, basically.
Wow.
Therapy sessions, all of that type of shit to get back to my feet. Like I said, 2 years of that, and just like, man, you pretty much ready for whatever after that, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? So that's where my drive come from, bro.
So how long did it take you to recover fully
Fully healed? 2 years. Because they told me, like, my first diagnosis, they were telling me that it was going to take maybe like 11 months, 12 months. So I basically was like working my hardest to get to that, you know. Mm-hmm. I was really just trying to get to my feet. And the doctor was giving me that hope. He was like, man, you should be good by this time or whatever, this and that. But it was some type of, it had to go back in both of my knees, basically. You know what I'm saying? And that took time. Like, for one, I have to heal. That's something that people don't understand, too. Mm-hmm. Like, from the actual incident, okay, from jump, my legs was like this. I had to sit with them like that. I had braces on both of them because I couldn't bend neither one of them. Mm-hmm. And I had to train my mind on that shit. Like, you can't bend your legs, like, you know what I'm saying? Mm-hmm. So, okay, as you sit like that, the muscle and the tissue actually gets stiff. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just sitting, not bending. Mm-hmm. So, okay, now after the surgery, I have to go and actually go through therapy until my knee can bend to a 90-degree angle. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? That shit alone takes months. Like, you actually, because you can only bend so far, you know what I'm saying? Then you got to do more therapy and bend. So it's like I went through the same process 4 times. Yeah, it's like, yeah, fix it. Okay, bam. I could bend it to 90 degrees. Then you got to go back in it. So now I got to wait again to get back to 90 degrees again. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Both ways. Yeah.
Okay, so I want to go back a little bit. After the truck, rear ends your truck.
Yeah, van.
Yeah, the van rear ends your truck. And how long you would say until you were in the hospital?
In the hospital, over an hour, really. But I'm saying, waiting on the ambulance took like a good 45 minutes.
Wow, so you just laying on the ground?
Yeah, I'm on the ground. Like, Shantae got me, Wayne's wife grabbed me because Wayne broke his leg. Mm-hmm. So we both talking like in the street. And he telling me like, because he was able to make it, you know, like basically push himself to the curb. Mm-hmm. So he telling me like, cuz you got to get out that street. And I'm like, bro, I know. I'm like, the shit hit me that hard, dog. Like, it fucked me up to where I ain't have nothing left. You know what I'm saying? Like, the shit really, boom, like, man, I'm trying to slide. Like, that's how I cut my arms up or whatever, like, on the ground, really trying to slide and get out traffic. You know what I'm saying? But she actually came, grabbed me up under my arms and slid me to the curb. So, yeah, on the curb, like, actually at that point, like, a lot of people had started stopping. People started coming, you know, to me, trying to see or whatever. But, man, I was on my back the whole while, just, I'm looking up at people, looking down on me in the sky, bro. Wow. You know what I'm saying? So, but what I did, one thing I do want to say, too, in that situation, what I learned was to breathe, bro. Because, you know how, like, people are going shock and they die and stuff like that or whatever is what I see now. I see now, in a situation that you in like that or whatever, do not panic, my nigga. Find a way to try to stay as calm as you can and breathe, bro. You know what I'm saying? What was doing it for me was if I would take too deep of a breath, that shit would hurt like a motherfucker. Wow. So you find yourself, you know, like taking them little short ones, you know, little quick shits, like just the way it don't hurt. So just putting that out there too, man.
Wow. So the guy who rear-ended you.
Yeah.
What was his story?
Man, I can tell you this, bro. I never got to see him. You know what I'm saying? I saw him. I'm gonna put it like this. Then all I knew was dude had a rap sheet out this fucking world. You know what I'm saying? And I looked at this shit. I'm laughing, this and that. But this the killer part. He dead. 1 year later, bro. November. I saw his obituary. Somebody sent me his obituary. Really, like somebody, you know, whatever he was doing, finally caught up to him. All I knew he was kidnapped or something, and he found him months later or whatever.
Wow.
But this is what the killer part, dude, Nigel. Okay. Dude hit me October 2016, Halloween night, right? If anybody was to take odds on that shit before it happened, like, okay, you see this dude in the middle of these fucking cars, I mean, this truck and this goddamn car, and you see this dude riding in a van or whatever. Who would they put their fucking money on to be living at this point? You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Everybody money would be on the van driver, nigga. They would be stupid to not. You know what I'm saying? Put it on, man. You gonna put it on the nigga that's about to get hit by the van in the truck?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So looking at that shit today, I'm like, man, dude is really dead. So I'm like, man, I don't know if God was just giving him like one more chance, like, but you better get your shit together or you gonna be out of here, you know?
Yeah.
And like I said, I look up November and I'm here, bro. Yeah.
It's a blessing.
Definitely a blessing, man. Real.
So, how did it affect you? I know, you know, it took a toll on you physically. After the fact, how did it affect you mentally? Like, it could be anything from being outside and working on cars in the middle of the street, and you like, oh, well, this is not safe right here. I need to go over.
Oh, some stuff not like, bro. I never walk in between them, like talking about.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Like, I don't care if nobody ain't in there. Like, nah, I'm good, my nigga. I walk behind this motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna walk through it. That's one thing that it affected me on. But like, I did a lot of writing, bro. That's where I really got. Okay, it's like I knew I was on one level before, and it's like after that wreck, by me having to sit so long, I got better, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Like, you know what I'm saying? That's what was really getting me into the groove of doing that shit every day because I had nothing else to do, bro. You know what I'm saying? Can't work your legs, your brain start moving. Like, just on the real, you know what I mean? And I'm in the same space every day, so it's like your mind wanders, so my mind was all over the place, and I just started writing everything down.
Okay. So from that point when you started writing and that transferred into your release of your mixtape.
Yeah. Life at the Wreck.
Life at the Wreck 2020 Vision. So that was 8 songs, I believe.
Yeah. With the intro.
Okay. So explain, you know, everything and your process of, you know, song for song, or what you was thinking and
through that time.
How did it with the accident? Okay,
what happened was actually, I'm gonna let you hear it later too, some of it. But
okay.
I had a song. I had a whole album basically written already that I was gonna go with for my album, and it's like in the process. Anthony, like I was telling you, my producer, he was sending me different beats. So it's like I'm like, man, I got what I need for this or whatever. Man, he started sending me shit that was nice. You know what I'm saying? To where I started skipping some of that. Like, you know what? Instead of me putting this on there, I'm about to go with this shit. And one of the beats happened to be the song I had, Quarantine. That was the first single that I put out, like, actually on my own. You know what I'm saying? And that was basically breaking down the whole COVID, everything with COVID, I'm saying, on there. That's on YouTube, everywhere. So, that's what actually broke the ground for me, like, you know what I'm saying? To get people into the music. From Quarantine, the next one was Black Problems. I wound up writing. And you know, that was basically like what happened. We went from quarantine to rioting in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like everybody was inside this month, and it was either June or July the next month. Shit, everybody in the street riots and protesting because police killing us, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like no reason, just unjustifiably killing us. So those songs, I wind up pushing them off quicker because of the timing. That's what happened. Like okay, quarantine is going on right now. I can't sit on a song like that. Like this something I just wrote, I just recorded, I hit and I liked it, and it was for the time. So it's like you put this shit out now, because this is when it go. You know what I'm saying? Even though I have other stuff that's actually ready and I wanted to put out first, it was like a no-brainer just as far as just a time for this to come out. You know what I'm saying? It's either you go with this time or you gonna miss it.
Yeah.
And that's why I actually changed my whole album and started basically like adjusting it to the times. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
The music is the music, but it's like I felt that that was the music that I needed to put out for that specific time frame.
Okay.
So yeah.
Speaking of that time frame, 2020, that was a crazy year.
Super crazy.
COVID-19. It's a lot of people that passed. And
too many, bro.
Yeah. So if you can explain 2020 and describe your 2020 in 2 words to me. Then you can explain on those 2 words. What would it be?
From 2020.
Yeah, 2 words.
Keep moving.
Keep moving.
Keep moving, bro. You know what I'm saying? Because, like, at that point, it was the COVID and stuff, too, man. But it was, like, a lot of other weird stuff, too, bro. Just showing you, like, that the world basically is changing. You know what I'm saying? And it's, like, keep moving and keep adjusting is what I would say, man. Like, never stop. I believe 2020 was enough to knock everybody on the edge, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Or just, it's too much that was going on throughout that year.
Okay, so, current events. So, you know, recently, Bobby Shmurda was released.
Yeah.
And just, you know, you seen people talk about, his new style. You know, he was dancing before. Like, you know, I don't see why people say this, but I say he's doing too much dancing and he's using that. But personally, I think he's just living his life. You know what I'm saying? He's a man just came from jail for 7 years.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And, what you think about that?
I think homie's just happy to be free, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Like, but you know how that go, bro. What it really is, it's probably just his fans that just want some music from him right now. You know what I'm saying? But you still have to realize where this dude been at, bro, for all of that time, and you gotta respect this man. He's trying to just live his life, like have a little fun with it. You know what I'm saying? People just like that. That's just fans, basically. But once he come with some music, he gonna be good. Plus, I just think, man, that's how he building himself back up. You know what I'm saying? Like that's just him, bro. You're a young dude, man. He got money. Yeah, that's a big difference too. He got some bread now, like some real bread, and he good, you know what I'm saying? You don't have to worry about a lot of that bullshit with his bread. So, I'm all for it.
Okay, so, another rap question. Why do you think 6ix9ine is still relevant?
Honestly, because this world is basically like, I put it like this, man, like this shit, bro. Real is rare and fake is everywhere. You know what I'm saying? And it's like the world is really getting to that point where it's actually getting worse. Like as far as just from real, like my deeds, everything, bro. It was street code, not even street code, just morality, bro. Like in your household, you know what I'm saying? Your grandparents, this and that. Like man, it's just it's taught to you. You know what I'm saying? It's not like that no more, man. And it's like all of the stuff from my deeds really. It's being erased every day now by this new generation. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of stuff is acceptable. Like Tekashi 6ix9ine would have never been able to live this long. You know what I'm saying? Back in the day, bro. Like somebody would have been knocked him off.
Yeah.
But you know, it's like, and that just opens my eyes to, man, there's other stuff in this game too that we don't really see. Like, man, this dude is protected.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But like this dude is a confidential informant, basically. You know what I'm saying?
So my next question: what do you think about people saying that he's been an informant before?
I can believe it. You know what I'm saying? I definitely wouldn't contest it, bro. You know what I'm saying? I can believe it. Like just from looking at how that whole situation played out, and just like dude was just doing too much from jump. You know what I'm saying, bro? Like, man, anybody that's really from the street, bro, on some like that, came up on some gangster shit or just some real shit, bro, is not about to be doing the shit that this dude was doing. You know what I'm saying? That dude was looking for publicity and whatever else he got from that shit. But nah, man, that ain't how you rock. Dudes just trying to avoid dumb shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Live their lives with their families, raise their families, and avoid dumb shit, bro. That's a real OG.
Yeah.
If your OGs ain't doing that fucking shit, y'all need to find a new OG, bro, because he ain't doing for you, dog. Real shit.
Okay, my next question, I know in today's, I say generation, drill music it's real popular. What do you think about certain rappers, including certain lyrics in their raps that might be too telling, or you know, things like that, like Push Icy or anybody that's, you know what I'm saying? What
I'm gonna see, honestly, bro, to all of them, man, be careful, bro. You know what I'm saying? Honestly, bro, like, I can't tell nobody necessarily what to write about, or I don't know what your experiences is or what you went through or whatever, but what I will say and come out and say is all you niggas that's faking and lying to these fucking children, bro, y'all need to cut that shit out. Like, honestly, you know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna see what nobody shouldn't do to feed their family, none of that, bro, but if you leading young brothers down the wrong direction and you not actually about that shit that you talking, stop that shit, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, honestly, dog, if that's really your life and you have nothing else to say, like, this is, man, it's just me. I have to respect that, and I'm gonna be able to tell when I'm hearing that shit come out that fucking speaker. You know what I'm saying? If it's not authentic, bro, I don't feel that should be portrayed to kids just for you to, you know, personal, like, or monetary gain. No, like, nah.
Did you listen to Young Dolph? What your family is?
Yeah, I did. Used to listen to Young Dolph, man. And to be honest, I listen to his music, but I'll be all the way honest with you, I listen to his interviews more, like, even more, bro.
Yeah.
Dude was really like ahead of his time, I feel, bro. And like, as far as the entrepreneur shit, like, he found his niche, dog. You know what I'm saying? Actually saw what he wanted and brought that shit to fruition, man. Like, some shit that's in the brain. Anybody that's doing something like that, I gotta respect that, bro, because that's a true hustler to me.
Yeah.
Like, you know, a lot of these, like, in this city, everybody thinking the drug dealer, that man is the hustler or whatever, or he the, no, my nigga, drugs sell himself, my nigga. I'm gonna be all the way honest. You know what I'm saying? Drugs sell himself, my nigga. Like, the drug ain't, we don't even make this shit. It's like you just attaching yourself with the shit. Yeah. When you get on the phone, we want some weed or something, my nigga, we call 6 niggas. We not worried about who got the best shit. Man, we want to know who available. Cause you got some, man, I need it right now. You know what I'm saying? So they go to show you right now, it's not about who the best hustler. It's about who got what the fuck I need when I want it. You know? A real hustler is gonna make anything pop and can sell anything. Like, it doesn't have to be that, you know what I'm saying? No drugs and none of that type of, no, that's not, man. My like I said, my grandfather built his empire off alcohol. Shit legal. You know? You can sell it like drugs, but it's legal. Yeah. That was the big key. The key difference.
Okay. I wanted to bring up, I don't know if you've seen it, but after the passing of Young Dolph, Black Youngster dropped a music video. Yeah, I did see that. And the actual headstone in the back of the video said Young Dolph's last name.
For something, or it wasn't his
last name. Yeah, Thornton.
Right. Yeah, that's wild to me, bro. Like, one thing, my bad, go ahead.
You go ahead.
One thing I always see though, bro, I never believe in speaking on the dead, bro, like on their name or in no type of disrespectful shit. Like, that's the only thing that I really don't dig with the whole Chicago movement, though. Like, you know what I'm saying? And there's no disrespect to Chicago, my nigga. That's not where I'm at with this shit. I'm just saying that's one part of y'all culture that I don't like, dog. You know what I'm saying? Like, just on the real, bro, because that shit don't just affect that. But it's not going to affect that person because he out of here. But, man, this dude left children, bro. This dude left a mama, daddy. You know what I'm saying? Shit like, man, that's that cycle that we got to get, you know, we got to do away with that shit, bro. Like, we got to start letting some of this shit go too, bro. Like, you know. some shit just has to be how it is. Like if I got a cousin that's a fuck up and he go out here and do some dumb shit, or go rob somebody and this and that or whatever, somebody shoot him or whatever, I can't just be itching to retaliate cause he my people. Fuck that, man. He fucking up. He been fucking up, and I gotta respect that. Like, man, this dude went did something to these people. Now they want to do him something. I gotta respect that, dog. I can't just, you know what I'm saying, just jump in the middle of all that shit, man. Like, just on the real. Yeah, man. Like, we gotta let some of that shit go, bro. Just for real.
Wow. I wanted to say, with that, like, rappers bring so much attention to themselves for problems that probably shouldn't be on camera. Right. Like, you know what I'm saying? Definitely. Like, why do you think rappers, like, you know, back in the old days, business was handled, right? You know, it was no talking about it, you know what I'm saying? If you was really, you know what I'm saying? But nowadays, rappers, they can't seem to keep quiet about things. Even if they did have something to do with it, like, why do you think the generation changed so much to where I gotta pick up the phone, I gotta record it, I gotta...
Oh, yeah, but you got that. Look, I was just about to say 2 words, though. I want to say social media.
Yeah.
That's what changed the whole fucking game, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, it really did change the game. But for one, this is some shit that really didn't exist. You know what I'm saying? Like, man, all this time we've been living, this shit wasn't in existence. And now all of a sudden, you got motherfuckers every day that feel that they cannot live without this shit. Yeah. So what I think that it is with them is clout chasing, cuz. You know what I'm saying? They trying to run their views up. They trying to run this up. Or they want people to be, you know, all that shit. Like, man, you see people, man, you'll never see me waving no fucking money. You know what I'm saying? On video or none of that shit. Or just money everywhere, this type of shit. It's like all of that is for, you know, views and it's clout chasing type shit. But the shit is fucking dangerous. That's what I'm trying to tell you. You know what I'm saying? At the same time, you flashing this money. You showing your location, my nigga. All right. Don't be surprised when nigga pull up. You know what I'm saying? Because, that's what you attracting. Exactly. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. A lot of money, thirsty niggas. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Straight up. Like, but that's what's getting them in a lot of trouble, that social media, man. Just trying to stay relevant or whatever it is they feel they need to do to, you know, be accepted by the masses.
Okay. I'll probably leave off on this. Anything that you would say, I would say to a child, or I wouldn't say just a child inspiring to be a rapper, but a child that just has a dream and they want to accomplish anything, and their environment and their setting, you know, is not the best. Right. What advice can you give to a child in a certain situation, or, you know, to become something and want to be better and do better for themselves?
Right. Honestly, what I would tell all kids, man, and I have nothing against school or the school system, but I honestly would like them, instead of just working to find a good job or stuff like that, I would rather them actually to fulfill or find a purpose for one in life. You know what I'm saying? Because that means much more to me than anything else, bro. And to be honest, the whole thing as far as that, like, I would really urge them to focus on themselves, bro. Cause, you know, our eyes, they see outward, bro. But to be honest, you really do have that inner spirit that's inside of you. That's what's bringing all of this shit to fruition, bro. That's what we don't realize. Like, how right now, me and you talking, but in my mind, I could be screaming fuck, you know, fuck, in my mind. Yeah. What voice is that in our head? You know what I'm saying? Like, in our body. That is something that's inside of us. But I could hear that shit without my ears, like without hearing it out loud. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. You look around, everything, we got the chairs we sitting in, the clothes we have on, this watch, fuck, anything, AirPods, whatever. All of this shit was not in existence at one point. But it was in existence in somebody's mind. You feel me? So by it being in existence in your mind, we look around and we actually see everything that, you know, was actually people that manifested, I'm saying, into this point. And that's why I'm saying it's like an inward journey. But if you focus on yourself and not others, you can actually find the value in yourself. That's why I'm saying social media makes it bad, because our eyes, like, we can't see ourselves, bro. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? You gotta step in front of the mirror to really see yourself. But I can see what this person doing over there. I can see what this person doing over there. I can see what this person doing over there. whether they lying or not. You know what I'm saying? It's just like this shit gets your attention, and that shit tends to lower the frequency in a lot of people, man. Like you'll go to looking at what all of these people doing, and it's like you're not doing what they doing in your mind, so you might feel valued less. You know what I'm saying? On yourself. That's never the case, man. That's why you focus on what you have going on, and you keep moving forward, man. And you just look up one day, bro, and you will be where you want to be. That's all I can say, man. Like, honestly, you know what I'm saying? It will come, but you got to go through it to get to it.
That's neat.
Dope, man.
Anything that we could be expecting from New Orleans on Blak Duv in the near 2022?
Yeah, a lot of music. A lot of music, getting these visuals together and thing, man. But in 2020, between there, I knew I recorded over a good 70 tracks.
Wow. Okay.
So I'm taking it super slow right now, putting them out one at a time or whatever, but just knew I got a lot of shit that's already there ready. And I actually still do it every day, or as much as I can, so it's going to be a lot more coming.
Okay.
Definitely. I'm here to stay. Yeah.
Yes, sir. It's been an honor, man. I wish you the best with all your future projects. And this Choptalks. I'm your host, Joe. Signing out my artist.
Choptalks, baby. Appreciate the love, man.
Yes, sir. We out.
Oh, baby.